Hi. So a long time ago, I made myself a promise that I would make a video in reaction to the first person to make a video about my channel. And while I've stumbled across some privated stuff before this is the first public video directly about me that I've seen. And honestly, I really wish I had found it earlier. It came out more than a couple months ago, as it's pretty great, and I would have loved to respond to some of the stuff this guy says when it was timely. The link to this dude's video is in the description, and please don't be a troglodyte in his comments, as having watched the actual video, I really don't feel the need to see any more insults done in, frankly, what is one of the most inconsequential topics in the grand scheme of things.
You are one of the most entitled, selfish people I have ever seen.
I recorded the reaction of me and a friend to it, and hopefully you guys get a kick out of it like I did, and maybe clarify some things on the topic we're all familiar with at this point. To preface the whole thing, basically I stumbled across this gym while Googling myself in a fit of self-censored insecurity. That's crazy. I almost want to make a reaction video to this, but I know it's really lazy
Is he like
content.
shitting on you?
I think he is. I'm not sure. That's actually fucking wild. I've never seen this shit. Like I've never, it's 135 views. This Six Snipes guy throws, wait, these comments. This Six Snipe guy throws a fit when McDonald's forgets his straw. You can witch hunt me. It's really funny if you do. I'll just like laugh.
And
It's a PNG too.
I'm in the middle
He's
of a
playing
break
Assassin's
right now from
Creed.
the Dying Light. Yeah, I decided to take a break and talk about like the newest controversy for insurgency.
It's not a
Sandstorm,
controversy. I'll say that.
and why it's stupid that it's a controversy in the first place.
I don't think it's a controversy.
My opinion, it looks fine. I'll probably just like stick with the same outfit I have been running
Yeah, facts.
on insurgency. Like, wow, dude, you.
Okay, pause. Straight up, the picture in this is why I made the video, is because I was not the first person to like. And I understand that I said I was mad in the video. I wish I didn't, because I really wasn't. I said I was mad because it was funny, and I was setting up the joke where it was it was like for a bit that I was setting up. I opened up with this segment where I was asking passive-aggressive questions, and it was supposed to match the candor of this Sam Hyde bit, but it came across as angry.
Okay, it's kind of surreal that you have a big enough audience that like we're doing this.
Right?
Like, okay, because like there are people out there right now who are like fantasizing about being in a call with you, right? Okay.
That's crazy. That's stupid. First of all,
And like
if
that's
you're,
what I'm doing.
First of all, I'm recording this. If you're watching this and you think that, you are obscenely uninformed about what I'm like to be in a call with.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Second of all, the point I was gonna make
is
is look at this guy in the middle. That's the Crisis suit. He looks like the guy. I think it's
like
a
can
funny
your PC
meme.
run Crisis like that Crisis?
Yeah, the meme. He looks exactly like it. Now, I don't have a problem with the aesthetic. My voice is cracking because I'm a stupid Barbie bitch. I don't have a problem with the cosmetic aesthetically. I just don't think it fits.
Just doesn't.
My
it doesn't look
commentary
like
was
because that guy's supposed to be like a terrorist, right?
he's supposed to be a terrorist. Yeah.
Dude, that guy looks like evil UN, like futuristic, like I don't know, like,
RoboCop looking motherfucker.
yeah, like what?
Yeah, right? And that's what they added again. My comments in here, here's the thing. Again, I regret saying I was mad. I made it sound like it was way bigger of a deal than it was.
You're making content, like context is everything. Like clearly this is a single skin. It's not a big deal.
Correct.
Like if you immediately jump to the conclusion that everything that you make a video about is a huge deal, like on the same like order of magnitude, then you're just like deliberately like having bad faith and interpreting like why you're making the video.
Well, that's kind of exactly what I did, or at least it looked like that. And I understand that because I rewatched it and I'm like, it looks like I'm a lot more mad. I don't think I'm still playing Insurgency, obviously. My commentary, what I really wanted to say was they said they updated their visual guidelines. I don't think they did that. And I don't think they really care about what they're adding in terms of cosmetics. I genuinely think they don't.
This like on like face value might be like,
Dude,
hey,
get
that
a better
looks weird,
icon,
but
please.
At the same time, like,
Okay, pause. Okay, pause.
Back
Okay,
up.
pause. You could at least make it higher res. Why can I see through her hair? It looks like Jello hair.
Also, why is her arm cut off? Like what happened?
He just superimposed a picture over it. That's not it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I see.
weird.
Okay.
Didn't this look weird?
No, they didn't.
But like,
Oh, I
The
didn't
skull one
understand.
did with the red cosmetic.
weird-
There's a very rich history which does nothing but point to the idea. But
stuff in warfare all the time. I think
No, they
we've seen
don't.
pictures of
they
it.
don't.
And hell, the face
That's
mask
not
that
weird.
this guy
That's
is
not
using
weird.
looks like
They
the Ronin.
fit. This dude is trying to say that this thing is really used. This is an item in Tarkov. Tarkov shits on the fact that this specific mask is useless as hell. A, you can't see through it. B, ballistically speaking, I could crack that in half with an AK. Guaranteed. So no, nobody uses that. You can't, how do you, look at that and tell me how you breathe through it. No one uses that. It's an airsoft helmet. That's what it is. And people were like, oh, I don't care that it's, if they want to add airsoft, because that's what they argued what they added, the skin. It's like a cosmetic for, like, it's an airsoft or cosmetic, and an insurgent would wear it. I still don't care. It's confusing to look at. He looks like a security guy.
You know, so
No,
it's not like a
it's not
Halo
used.
helmet or something stupid
It
like
is.
that. No,
It basically
it's just
is.
a helmet. So what exactly is the issue here? From what I can tell, it's just most
Now
people
we're just
don't
in
like
like a
the fact that
surgery
it's the
room, okay?
insurgent. Which I can at least sort of understand that viewpoint.
Yeah,
However,
okay, so we
you
can
gotta
agree.
remember that there's like Russian mercs on the insurgents team too.
Did he?
What type
Are
of
there
power
two
insurgents
of
really
the
have?
of his
It's just all
PNGs on screen
speculation
right now?
pretty Much, so
There are.
like, you can just make up. And then I got a video in my recommended from
his
this guy called
recommended.
Six Snipes. How stupid this controversy
Yeah,
is
what
in
an
the first
idiot,
place,
this
right?
6 Snipes guy.
This guy right here is going to be in the game fighting alongside this.
Yeah, these guys are the same thing too.
I'm guessing that's supposed
What's
to
the
be a
issue?
gotcha.
Damn, it sucks that you don't. That you don't think that terrorists can't get their hands on a ballistics mask that actually does exist. This at least looks pretty much the same exact thing
It's not the same
as the one
exact
in the
thing.
game.
It's
It
not.
sucks that you just
Here's the
don't
thing.
believe-
Pause. If they used that mask, I'd even be less mad. I could not find that helmet. Multiple people linked me to like, this is an actual ballistic helmet, and they linked it, and it was not the same thing.
Use
Here-
Wikipedia as a source on your MLA high school
correct.
paper.
People say it's real. I don't care if you want to say that you're okay with it. Just don't say it's real, because it's not. I have not, and I will gladly take that back. But it's if I ever see a viable source that says it's real, but I've never found anything that's real.
Is this even like a controversy? Like it's just kind of like a not super like well fitting in skin. Like that's all that it seems like.
That was the comment that I was trying to make.
Like that's all that
this.
this seems like, and I feel like your videos are just kind of like the aesthetic is like over the top reactionaryism or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's all that happened, and this guy's just like trying to punch up like get the man or whatever because you're like a bigger channel or something. Like okay,
Yeah, like he said, man, I get really angry when when they don't give me this fucking straw. It's like you gotta walk in, you gotta be
you
filming
stupid
with your
ass
iPhone,
friggin'
and you
minimum
gotta
wage worker. You forgot the
dude,
damn straw.
why are you
asshole.
punching up? You gotta punch down. Go to McDonald's and get mad at these people for not giving you your straw.
Not the Battlefield fans or the Call of Duty fans or the Fortnite fans who frankly everyone can tell you are marketing to and
Holy shit, do you actually believe that they're just adding this?
Yes,
So people who like the game Fortnite
yes.
will fucking buy the game so they
You
can use
pointed
that
out that the
cosmetic? Is
skeleton
that what
skin
I'm
was
getting at
stupid.
here?
I agree. It looks like a Fortnite
Holy
skin.
shit, you are stupid. Oh my god.
I am
I've seen them
stupid.
do this before.
That's not the
Yeah,
argument.
what a
Yeah,
dumbass.
they're
You're such a
going to take a
dumbass.
mile.
Oh, you think that's not
Seriously?
Fortnite? Hold up, pause.
Compare it.
You think this shit isn't Fortnite? You really think that? Remember when those people put those skins next to Fortnite and it looked indistinguishable? That's how I first saw those. Because they put those skins next to Fortnite for a meme and it looked exact. I just saw it and was like, oh, it looks like a Fortnite skin.
Like that isn't even really that big of a deal. Like of course they're gonna try to draw in new players. Like
Yes,
okay, it
correct.
looks dumb. It does look dumb. Like I agree, but like of course they're gonna try to draw in new players. But then this guy's just like using
like,
this
"Are
as an
you
opportunity
stupid?"
to say, "Holy shit, you're so stupid!" Like okay, Leafy.
dude,
Okay,
dude.
Leafy is here.
I like this point up until he called me stupid. I am stupid, but that's not how you make an argument. That's just attacking like character. Kilograms is an empirically better system than pounds. The metric system is better than imperial. You're like, okay, stupid, you just can't do math. That's not a good
Like,
argument
no.
as to why I like the metric system because it's I actually think imperial system is better, but I'm just making this an example. I like the metric system because it's an evenly distributed communism moment intervals of 10, 100. You see grams,
Communism moment.
decagrams. Centigrams? Is centigrams? What is the 100?
Centigrams are a thing. Okay,
Centigrams and kilograms.
tangent. The base units in metric is like the thing without the prefix for every single like unit except for the kilogram, which is technically considered the base unit.
This is the first video anyone's ever made about me. I'm quite happy to watch it. I think it's funny. I still think I'm right, and you saying I'm stupid is not making me like think you are correct. Here's the thing: it's the exception and not the rule. I understand that there are well-funded organizations. What you have set up previously, these AK-toting, dish towel-wearing things, I'm not arguing about the other cosmetics. I understand that other cosmetics don't fit. We complained about them, and they said, hey, we made this visual guidelines, we're gonna stop this. Then they didn't stop. That is what I'm saying. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I wasn't on YouTube to complain when they added. I was not making videos when they added the Skull Trooper skin. I don't like it. I think it's a funny meme. I think if it was just a little bit, if it had like the shamak on it instead of the hood, it'd look much better. I don't mind the skull mask. I just mind the tactical looking stuff on it. That being said, I'm sorry I didn't complain about it. I just thought they passed the point where it was okay to like keep making this stuff, and that's when I finally made the video. The main complaint was like, you didn't complain with all this other stuff. Yeah, I wasn't on YouTube. I'm sorry.
I wasn't here.
I was not here. Well, I see you look forward to Battlefield 2042. Yeah, you know why? It's a different game. It takes place in 2042. I'm willing to believe that shit exists in 2042.
Why? Like, what is even the point of like calling you out for like liking and disliking stuff? Like,
yeah, what's it?
Can, like, this skin does not appeal to my personal aesthetic, and I also think it doesn't match with what they said they would do.
Seriously,
yes.
Comparing some weapon skins that I could see someone actually using in real life.
That's a stupid weapon skin in real life. If they use that.
Really?
Maybe an airsoft, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Jesus Christ, man, isn't the like logical, factual gotcha you think it is.
This is certainly the most respectable argument I see.
Yes, it is respectable, and I can buy into it.
They've been known to use the airsoft replicas like the ACOG, and it's probably just some guy who wants to look cool. Yeah, you know who that guy is? Some dev. I find it curious that people are putting words into the
I like this gif.
Their answers to these questions.
I didn't add that. He added that. That's funny.
That is a funny.
I think that's. Okay, again, I admit I sound way more angry than I was. That is hilarious. I am not even mad. I'm not even mad. Here's the thing though. He just showed the clip. He just showed the clip where it's like he was like, well, people could actually have this, and then he shows the clip where I acknowledge that people could actually have
simultaneously. That is funny that he put that up there, and it is also not an argument.
It is also not an argument. Like, very
this
funny.
Just amounts to like my opinion is different than your opinion, so you.
My thumbnail is gonna be, just to piss this guy off, it's gonna be big jacked Doge versus little crybaby Doge, and it's gonna be like my channel logo and his channel logo.
What kind of grinds my gears though is just that like this could have just been a normal video, and then he just decided to call you stupid and like a shitlord, and he drops your name in the title to get like up on the search results.
No.
Like okay, it would be totally fine to just leave your name in there if this was actually just a response, but all you're doing is calling this guy stupid for like 10 minutes. I have way like fewer horses in this race than you do, so I just kind of don't give a
I have like half a horse, if that, in this race.
I have like a -5.
You have -5
I don't
horses.
even play this game. I don't know what this even is. It just seems like an argument about a skin.
It's literal real life. Like, it's there.
It's not the same thing.
The demolition.
It's not real.
Dude, like, shot at it.
It's not the same thing though.
Why is this guy just like bootlicking the devs though? Like,
he's
what
fixating on this one mask.
It's a real life thing. If the terrorists have used ballistic masks in the past, why is it now an issue?
Again, I'm not saying those weren't bad.
Something realistic. I've never seen a ballistic mask look like this.
Me neither.
But that's not an issue. This one looks weird, but it's at least real life. So it was not an issue then, but it is an issue now.
No, I just wasn't
an entitled high horse.
My entitled high horse.
Entitled high horse because you don't like a skin.
The way he said this guy popped up in my feed, like, okay, that's how YouTube works. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry.
He acts like you molested him or something.
You notice how I'm still
like you like solicited like him watching this video or something.
Yeah, facts. You notice how I'm still making videos on insurgency. I clearly don't care that much. It's not a make or break thing for me. If they do it a couple more times, we'll fucking see. But like, I don't think
they just turn it into Fortnite.
That's what happens. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be so mad at it if that wasn't the exact thing that happened to Siege. It started with a little bit, and then all of a sudden there's
like, you mean it started with skins and stuff in Siege?
Yeah, it started with these little skins or like these little unrealistic, like quote unquote unrealistic operating things that you can maybe argue like a guy had a drone, but like drones exist, but the drone could turn invisible and it could shoot sonic waves, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And then it turns to weird cosmetics, and then all of a sudden people are wearing unicorn helmets. Real thing. There's these rainbow skins in what used to be this otherwise very tactical realism shooter. I loved Siege. It is verifiably not the same thing it was, and it is verifiably, visibly, like, very similar. And I hate to call it another game, but it looks a lot like Fortnite. And that's not an accident. They're appealing to other people. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's legal. But to the original consumers who liked your game for what it was, you were chasing them away. Now, whether or not you're turning a profit doing so, I don't know. I don't think they did so with Insurgency. I didn't see a lot of people buy the Gray Man skin when it came out, but it's what they did. And I don't want to see it happen again because I really like Insurgency. I'm sorry that I didn't champion everyone's opinions back when I wasn't making YouTube. I don't know how many times I can phrase this. I will still get, after this video, I will still get people like this commenting.
Fucking entitled high horse.
Entitled
My
high
God.
horse moment.
Hey, do you remember the community cosmetics contest where it became abundantly clear that we wanted stuff that looked like this, and you supposedly are working on making stuff like this and this from the map contest forever ago? Why did you just take one of these concepts and make it?
We
for the
still
update?
haven't seen these, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like it's more plausible than the BS this guy's spewing right now.
I'm
but,
spewing
you know,
BS, okay.
Bro, it's one cosmetic that looks like it's basing itself off of something realistic that you don't even have to use. You don't even have to buy it. Yeah, I know you got
Okay,
the YouTube
pause. You don't have to use it was the argument they used in Siege 2. Here's the thing. You can still be the guy using the quote-unquote correct skins or whatever, the realistic skins. That doesn't stop your experience from being other players wearing the whack shit. It doesn't. It doesn't matter if you own it or not. Other people using that is changing the way the game looks for you. It is. Like, I'm sorry, it is. Like,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
and that a lot of people, I'm not the only person who's pointed this out. A lot of people are like, I don't want to see, like, I don't want to like see a bunch of people running around the lobby wearing these weird Skeletor looking skins and stuff. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Why do you feel the need to complain about this one? Are you seriously like playing Insurgency and looking at everyone else like it's a fucking fashion show? No.
yes.
Keep in mind, he's saying that he's not excited for the update anymore just because
Yes.
of a cosmetic.
Correct.
A cosmetic that, one, you are not forced to use, and two,
Does not matter.
is still based within reality. It's not like
Not
we're fucking
really.
dropping in his goddamn Master Chief, dude. And the Vector and the P90, as far as I know, people were wanting those guns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
I-
like
I-
Nerf guns.
Okay, pause. I didn't say a single thing about the Vector and the P90. What do you mean? In the Vector and the P90, people wanted those guns. Yeah, I know. I wanted those guns. I didn't say a single thing about those. There was nothing wrong with those. They actually ended up adding shit skins for those guns too. It was really funny. People thought I was overreacting, and then they saw the guns they added for the Vector before they fixed the skins, and they did fix them, which is props to New World Interactive. They actually fixed one of the things they were complaining about, how absolutely ridiculous the security side skins looked. No, it wasn't even a couple days later. It was the morning I debuted that video. The day after they announced those skins, the morning I debuted the video, 2 hours later, they dropped the teaser for those skins. They look terrible. I got comments being like, okay, well, maybe you have more of a point now.
Hell, on the cosmetic side of things with this update, I think this looks way worse than this.
Yeah, and
So yeah,
it wasn't
Nerf
out
guns
when
can
I
be
made the
awful.
video. It wasn't out.
I don't know who at NWI is at Six Snipes' house holding a gun to his head saying you must use every little new thing they
No
added
one.
to the update to him, but
We've already established
dude,
it doesn't matter
this
whether
was a
you use it.
complete and utter
I was doing that
overreaction
last time
to
I was at his
something
house, actually.
so small.
I can confirm
and
he was.
The fact you are the,
Damn,
one of the most
unforgivable.
entitled,
Get out.
selfish
Wait,
people
let's go. Wait, he's calling me
Did
names
he just
again.
call you entitled
He's
and
calling me
selfish?
names.
Is
He's
that-
calling me names.
You are one of the most entitled, selfish people I have ever seen. Yeah, so I just wanted to get a small video out real quick because I didn't want to go 2 weeks without uploading. But
I understand that. I've done that.
Dying Light video, big video.
Okay, first of all, I like the channel. I like the reaction clips. I like he's decent enough to say don't go witch hunt or harass people mentioned, blah blah blah. I like how you did that and then harassed me. I don't want to say harassed. No, you know what? He didn't. He called me stupid and he called me a lot of names. I'm entitled. I believe all of that. Here's the thing. There were a couple things that were just patently wrong. He said, well, people asked for the P90 and the Vector. Yeah, they did. I did too. No complaints about the P90 and the Vector. He's like, why don't you complain about these skins? Those skins were not out when I made the video. They premiered on the Reddit. Those skins came out 2 hours after my video premiered. I had not seen them yet. He's like, well, this is a real life thing. No, it is not. You keep fixating on this weird
That
one-time
one
mask.
helmet that he kept showing didn't even really look. It was black. It was the same color.
It was
That was
black,
about it.
and it was a ballistic mask. It was not the same thing. I am aware of what that mask is. I've seen it in other video games. I've seen it in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Phantoms, one of my favorite games of all time. But it's sci-fi. It matches the setting. No one uses that ballistic helmet in real life in real engagements. No one. Zero military forces use that. And it's because it's impractical. It is. Head armor has not come a long way. Body armor has. If he was like, okay, well, we know Russian assets are in the game. They use high-tech stuff. You know what a Russian asset uses? An Alton. Or one of those gunner helmets. There's plenty of those from Tarkov that are actually real. There's one of the community cosmetics that the guy made, the Russian tanker helmet. That's real. They didn't opt for any of those. They used a piece of fiction. I heard at some point someone said this is from a sponsorship based off of a real product from some armor company. I never saw any sort of logo. I never saw any sort of, I forget what the title was called, and it was evidently the real piece, and it was like they were being sponsored. If they were being, that might be true. If they were being sponsored, they did a terrible job of showing it, because I never saw any sort of, not advertisement, but it doesn't call it for what it actually is in the game. It just says ballistic helmet, I think, or something like that. So I have yet to believe that this is a real thing. I believe it is a fabrication. Like, as for like the gear they have, the bump helmets, the weird bicycle looking helmets, they're all real gear that people use. Those are real products. You can get those. You can get, like, the guns are real. They haven't added fake guns. What if they start adding fake guns? That's dumb. Siege started adding fake guns. They started adding fake guns. They added these prototype guns that never saw production, or even like straight up fake ones. But, and I understand that when you look at it in the beginning and you look at just that video with no other exposure to anything else, it looks like I'm the guy who gets mad when people forget my straw at McDonald's.
Okay, but like also like not really related to like the actual discussion itself. Just jumping to that conclusion because you made like a slightly over the top YouTube video is kind of stupid. Like, they don't know you.
Well, it's a funny, like, that dude doesn't mean that. That dude in the comics doesn't mean that. He's
no, clearly. The
guy in the video sounds like he means it. I'd be willing to talk to this Call Me Cairo guy. I would. He
doesn't seem like an asshole. He just made like kind of like a dumb video where he called you stupid a bunch of times.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. He's probably gonna make, if he's still active, he's probably gonna make another video being like 6 snipes. Yeah, and 6 snipes in the title. He clearly. Now, to be fair, he might have made this responses. He might have put my name in as many times to see if I could see it. I didn't. I'm sorry. I only just found this because I am a self-centered egotist. I was trying to see if I can figure out who.
He was name searching. It was toxic.
I was name searching myself.
He went on Twitter and was name searching.
I was name searching. I'm a dipshit. I'm not gonna knock the anime thing. I don't think you get to complain about bad. He did make complaints about bad cosmetics. You don't get to complain about taste when you have anime PFPs. I'm sorry. That is a thing I will stand my ground on.
Opinion invalid.
That is the hill I die on. So if anything else, your entire point is contradicted.
Full disclosure, like 3 years ago, I had an anime PFP too, so we've all been there. You'll get through it.
At the end of the day, though, I don't think any of the points he made is legit. I don't. I think
seemed like a couple of them were like somewhat like okay
on a surface level, yes, but
like all of it boils down to, and like also like I would be saying this if I disagreed with you, not that I don't agree with either of you because I don't play this game. Like I don't know really.
I like the video. I think it's just a difference of opinion. I understand that my opinion came across as aggressive, but yeah, I liked it. I liked the video quite a bit. I wish I'd seen it earlier. I would have gladly reacted. I would have. I want to look at this guy's channel. I want to see how many views this got in respects to other things. Dude, there's so much anime.
Oh no.
Okay,
let me
among other things, the real problem with Q-Force #shorts. Cuddle better than sex?
Dude, okay, what?
Ghost was here exposed, so this guy already likes, I'm assuming Ghost was here, some other YouTuber. David, oh wait, look, man,
David Jaff doesn't understand Metroid Dread.
David Jaff, he has this hate against this David Jaff guy. Under the Mayo doesn't understand Dying Light. The one Boom's laughable response. This guy's only format is making criticisms of other channels. I shit you not, and mine didn't even blow up. All of his David Jaff shit gets thousands of views, and my shit was 134. There's so much.
Which video?
Dude, there's so much sketch looking.
Is it one of the diss tracks?
No, I'm not gonna screen cap it. You can find it at the bottom of his
white trash.
Dude. Yeah, but I don't know. I liked your video. But other than that, if you like this video, I don't actually care if you like or subscribe. You can downvote me for being a dumbass, whatever.